You remember the nuclear drills? When we were back at school, under the desk, turtle up, wait for the siren, that was the rule. Well, Mr. Purdy watched his clock, and the teacher snuck a smoke. We were the next generation, we'd have freedom and we'd have hope, and our world to be better than our parents was. So much better than our parents, oh yeah. And the map was just dominoes, all lying there in place. And if just one fell over, we'd be fighting them in space. Well, Saigon fell, South America too. Africa's next, they'll be in Saskatchewan soon, 'cause there's a war on. You know there's a war on. Don't you know there's a war on? Don't you know there's a war on? And the leaders came and went. It's funny, they always look the same. Fat, rich, and white were the predecessor to blame. We got it real good here, man, don't you dare think we don't. You don't like it, you don't agree, man, you just get your ass on a boat, 'cause there's a war on. You know there's a war on. Hey, there's a war on. Don't you know there's a war on? 'Cause the enemy's coming. Barbarians at the gates. We need something to despise. We need something to hate. And the one thing always common between now and then, when there's real shooting going, they'll be as far away as they can. When there's a war on, there's a war on. The wall came down, but the towers did too. Revenge on so many for the crimes of so few. And it's a business of fear. Won't ask a question of truth. You want decent schools and hospitals, or do you want an F-22? 'Cause there's a war on. You know there's a war on. Hey, there's a war on. Don't you know there's a war on? Crates of canned food, and you're gonna need a lot more. Duct tape for every window and a shotgun behind every door when there's a war on. You know there's a war on. Hey, there's a war on. You know there's a war on. 'Cause today's terrorist is tomorrow patriot. Today's hero is just another cripple no one's got the guts to look at. 'Cause there's a war on. You know there's a war on. Hey, hey, there's a war on. Don't you know there's a war on? Back in a bit with a video. Big hand from Michael Boguski. And 57, Trevor Rogers. Back up in a bit.